Recording started.
We live. What's the word? Player Role Podcast, man. We back with another video. Feel me?
Back in it, big.
You're ugly.
And
I'm the host. You feel me? Trey Ball. Y'all know how it go. Trey Ryan's on IG. Make sure y'all tapped in. Feel me? To my right, I got KJ, K Cole. Feel me? How you what, gang?
You know how I went, man. God, peace, prosperity, protection. I know what's going on. I know how I went. Hey,
Hell yeah. Below me, I got Mr. Talking Shit, D Stu. What's the word? How you what, gang?
man, what's happening? I'm back on my BS today, bro. I'm ready today.
This nigga, man.
Ready today.
Then to the bottom right, I got Lil Nasty, Nate Lil Harville. How you what, D Mace?
what they do, Pa? Yo, what, nasty? Let's do it.
Man, how niggas feeling today, man? Before we even jump into the show, how niggas feeling, bro?
Feeling good, man. What's today?
Yeah, bro.
Monday. We in the
Cool
finals.
Monday. Great
Motherfuckers
Monday,
in
bro.
Cancun. It's a good day.
Motherfuckers
Yeah,
is in
man.
Kansas for
Oh,
sure.
yeah,
My
them
team
New York.
still in it. You know what's going on.
You New Yorkers definitely in Cancun for sure.
Let's jump right into it. Shit. Pacers eliminate the Knicks in six. Feel me?
The
I got
Knickers.
the Knickers. Oh.
We got the Knickers out of
Did you
here.
did you put that on your wall, bro?
Did I put
What?
what? Oh, the Halliburton.
Oh,
Oh
what
man.
the Halley? What the Halley? The Halley
I'm
man?
dead, bro. What's y'all
Are we
thoughts,
on
man?
that?
Indy in the finals, bro. That shit bizarre.
Nah, like I don't know. We had a few days to talk about it, but now go somebody. Y'all want to go first? Nah, I can fuck it. I'm talking. I talk
Yeah,
it
you
out.
already talking.
Yeah, fuck it. Yeah, man. I think it was a great showing for me. I think Holly set the plate. I think he was very passive in the first half. I didn't know how he was gonna play. I think he ended the half with 8. I'm like, oh shit, he on one of them nights again. So then that's why I was scared because New York it was tight. It was a tight game that was neck to neck for real. And then when Holly decided he wanted to score, the whole floor opened up, and I think that's how they got out to that 20-point lead. I think that Pacers were predominantly the better team, which is crazy considering the pickups that Knicks had. Uh, I've been watching a lot of ESPN. They've been talking about how the Pacers is lucky for winning and how the series if they would have lost game one and stuff like that. I think it's crazy to say because the Pacers had done this last year. We beat them last year. And I think we got to start having that conversation to where is Jalen Brunson dropping 40 the formula for the Knicks to succeed? I don't know.
Hell
I'm gonna
no.
let y'all take it off.
I've been saying that. I don't think. I think he'll be a great scorer, but I don't think it's gonna lead to success, bro. It's kind of a different ball game where it's like you just scoring a score and what you have to do it. But like it seems like if I'm a GM, am I paying somebody to just come run up their stats, or is it gonna lead to winning? I think like they had a good team. I think it should have. I don't think they was a better, like you said, they lost to him last year. So I wouldn't say that they had a better team, but on paper and on market for what they brung, they should have had a better. They should have succeeded with Cat, Mike Hill. You traded for Mike Hill,
Gave
um,
OG 50,
OG.
250.
OG's crazy. So right there, y'all got to support that Josh Hart. He go do the dirty work. So right there, y'all
Plus
got,
Josh, yeah, all that.
yeah. So on paper, it looked like y'all supposed to come in and do what y'all got to do. But like we talked about last part, I think they came in and they over adjusted. I feel like, I mean, if you go run your starters into the ground, you might as well run them into the ground. At this point, I mean, he starts subbing and letting people sit, and like it was an elimination game. He was still playing chess with his back against the wall. He just had to, go all out. So I don't know if all that scoring for Brunson is going to lead to success. Maybe they need to make him a second option. Like we talked about, people not trying to watch him dribble for 18 seconds on the shot clock and then pass it to non-scorers that can't create for themselves. It'll be different if they have people that can create, but they can't. So you give it to Josh Hart with 5 seconds, you might as well just head back on defense.
Honestly, that's just talk about it. That's how he get most of his points.
Yeah.
Man,
I,
he
I
driving, he
said
could
that
drive and get
episode too,
fouled.
though.
Yeah, I'm saying besides the layups, of course. Like
Yeah, he
most of
can't
his
shoot that much.
threes, when he been shooting the threes, when we be having the good games at shooting threes, most of them be off Brunson desperation pass outs. But K and Mace, I can.
But I said that episode too about Brunson though. Like, we'll live with we'll let him get 30, 40, or 25, whatever. Like,
it's the other players on the Knicks that ain't stepped up or ain't really been playing or who we want to take out, like players like OG, Josh Hart, um, whoever else on the Mitchell, players like that. Because when you do that, then because of how the Knicks play and how they overplay their starters, that's gonna tire out Brunson, it's gonna tire out Cat. They're gonna get in foul trouble, as you saw the last game we saw, the elimination game. And I know on paper they look like the better team, but like throughout the season, like I've been saying, bro, it's the Pacers is a numbers team in terms of like from 1 to 10, bro. I think we had like 6 to 7 people in double digits.
Yeah.
On the
Well, just
Pacers
this
team.
last game, 7.
Right. So like that's how I knew in terms of matchups we was gonna win this series regardless. Unless players like Josh Hart was gonna do more than just rebound and assist. He was gonna have to get 15, 20. OG was gonna have to continuously get 20.
I think OG played well though.
He did play well, but like it wasn't
He
enough.
played well, yeah. I mean, Michael was like 10 to 12 every game. He needed
Michael,
to be
that's the
like,
one nobody's talking about. That's the one nobody's
Bro,
talking about.
because he consistently had 15 plus, bro, especially with the ball domination and Cat being the second option, he being necessarily the fourth option. He averaged at least 15 in a couple nights. He can give you. He was getting you a
but the
good
thing is,
chance.
he damn near the third option because OG wasn't starting.
They gave OG 250. He's not the third option.
But OG wasn't even starting though.
It's
OG
a
wasn't
money
starting.
pecking order.
He wasn't starting for a minute.
Minute when?
OG Anunoby wasn't starting.
When?
Regular season?
Yeah, I think regular season. I don't think he was starting.
No, I think
Unless
tripping.
I'm tweaking. I don't think he was
Yes,
starting.
you're
Bro.
tripping. They gave 2 D.
No, he was coming off the bench.
I don't think he was starting, bro.
He started off coming off the bench. It was like he was coming off the bench.
No, I think he might be coming back from injury or something.
That's what I was thinking too. He might have been coming.
I don't think I ever missed.
He was coming off the bench for a minute.
They gave him too much money for
They gave 4-year 250. That's how much he got.
Man,
I don't think he's coming. He's a vital piece in what they're trying to do.
He is, man.
I think they showed that, and I think they just gave him that 2 summers ago at this point. I think, yeah. Go ahead, May.
Yeah, I feel like I said it in the last pod. I feel like basically the Knicks overall was just tired and worn out. Granted, they did take us to game 6, but keeping it a buck, we could have low-key beat them in game 5.
Facts.
No, we just chilling in game 5.
They rested, bro. They get that rest and shit.
Bro, what do y'all? Go ahead, Mace. My fault.
But yeah, like KJ said, it's a lot of players that was really slacking. Like Michael, he did all right, but we expected more out of Michael. We expect more out of Josh Hart. And Cat, he was in foul trouble every game damn near. Josh Hart was in foul trouble. And really the Knicks as a defensive they didn't have a defensive. They didn't come to this with any type of defensive schemes. I feel like them niggas was just all trying to score on top of Jalen Brunson, which wasn't like a good game plan in my opinion. Cause you can't let the same not the same motherfucker, but like you can't let Siakam give you damn near 30 every night. And then Nembhard, you can't let one person damn near give you 30 every night, bro. Like, if y'all just buy into the matchups that y'all got, everybody should be, you know what I'm saying, flourish together. I feel like, in my opinion.
Shit, the NBA, though. Niggas getting that 30.
True.
Bro,
getting that 30.
Our team is built for anyone can
Pacers not, though. Pacers is weird.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
That's the issue with the matchups with the Knicks. Now
Yeah.
I think now we'll get into the Thunder and Pacers, but I feel like the Thunder have a better chance of matching up. But like
Definitely,
Knicks,
Thunder.
I knew from the jump, bro. They can't match up because we have too many numbers to call to be like where they'll step up. They will actually step up, bro, and do their part and then some.
And we gotta talk about the adjustments, bro. I be coaching, bro. I wonder if they tuned in, bro.
Knicks didn't make no adjustments to nothing.
No, the Pacers, bro, just double. Make Brunson a playmaker, bro. Live with somebody else. If he get 15 assists, who cares, bro? They
True.
start blitzing him. The
Bro.
last game, they blitzed him off every screen, bro. He couldn't get none of that foul going downhill, post up shit. He had to give the ball up, bro. He had to
Right.
give it up every single
Yeah,
time.
I
it
He
was
think
ended.
busting
I
last
think
James
he
game.
six
he about 4
turnovers.
for real.
Yeah, that's the only way you stop somebody that want to score. That's the same thing I was saying about Ant. I mean, you just got to blitz Ant and make him a playmaker, bro. You can't just let him go get his 30, bro. And I think thinking about, well, I'll get into that when we get to the OKC, but yeah, I don't know. I just don't think they was that deep. And the thing is, Nick's bench had potential, but I think he went to them way too late because um the right gave you some more length at the guarding position. He's a defensive anchor. That's somebody that y'all needed defense, whether you were sacrificing Brunson a little bit of minutes or OG or whatever. Because I mean, more to start, OG probably was their best on ball defender, but he also was fouling. But
Or
I mean, you
Michael.
got to sacrifice somebody at some point, and then the little Arabian, what's his name, Shemit. He came in, play hard. He hit some shots. Like he hit shots, moving like
Arabian is crazy.
bro. I don't know what he is, but shit, he came in, he played good. But it's like it's damn near like damn, we getting our first couple minutes in game 4 or 5. You feel me? Like
Yeah.
we couldn't even get a flow. So that's why I said it's like you tried to play chess with your back against the wall. At that point, you should have just ran the starters into the ground because I don't think that last game nobody was in foul trouble. I think Cat had like 3,
No, I
maybe. I
think
gotta
they
look
just
at it.
didn't play well. I think the defense really.
Yeah,
We
it was
can really
amped
get.
up.
Let's get into that. Let's really get into that. Of that defense.
They
I
just
think
wasn't. They didn't.
They was playing like D Stu, like defensive player of the year
Oh,
defense type shit.
who?
Like they was tapped in. Like Nimhart reminded of me, like when I was in high school.
Oh hell no!
I
Like
ain't
when
gonna
you
cap.
Hey Dion,
get into
Dion.
the nitty gritty, like
Nah,
playing the
Dion,
lanes.
D.
Oh,
Yeah, you
what?
played them
We
lanes,
cool?
cuz.
Look,
We
cuz I'm
cool?
gonna just say this: they gonna get their ass beat 4-0 by OKC if you think they had these 2 defense, cuz.
What? Hold
Damn. Oh, you
on.
said these two ain't got D goods.
Damn,
I
man, I'm
ain't saying
talking.
they ain't got D, but
He said
I mean,
4-0 coming.
this. Come on, I gotta listen.
is this
This is
D2 in
coming
his
from.
prime or D2 right now?
This defense player of the year. Be stupid.
I got one too. I got one
This is
too. You
this
feel
is
me?
coming from experience. So I just want to say, like,
Oh my god.
This nigga,
the
he losing it.
defensive tenacity I seen out there was like amazing for real, especially on Brunson. I think them pickpockets, I fucked with them. Like that get
Yeah,
me
that was on
excited.
him.
That remind me, like, hey, I remember them days. Yeah,
This
so that
nigga.
shit. Nah,
Yeah,
shout
so
out to
I don't.
that. I think the Nimhart, the Hounding defense.
He
That
was
was
on
crazy.
that.
I think the little rotations. I'm like, I see the little game, the little things in the game type shit. Like rotations for me be the biggest thing because the
And
NBA
look,
suck at the rotation.
like, I
So
hate it.
they
That
like
shit get
it's
on my
so many
nerves.
instances when people leave wide open and like people just miss it. It's like, bro, what the fuck do y'all do? So it'd be
Yeah.
rotations for me, and I think that Pacers did all you can do in a closeout game. And like May said, I think Game 5 they were just like, here, fuck niggas, here.
But then again, only flaw I had with the Pacers was that they went away from some of their guys too. Like Thomas Bryant, I think they went away from him way too early. Like I
No, he
get
was getting punked in that
he
series.
was getting
He
punked, but
needed to
shit,
sit
who
down. He
wasn't?
needed to sit down.
Miles was getting cooked. Siakam was getting cooked. Bradley was getting cooked by Cat. The nigga was
We got
frying
10
everybody.
years. We got 10 years of Miles getting punked. We can't have 1 year
That's
of
what I'm
Thomas
saying,
Bryant
though.
come out of
But Thomas
nowhere
was
getting
bringing that.
punked
He
and
was
shit.
bringing energy. Look, elimination game versus the Cavs. The nigga had 11 straight. He opened the game up by himself. 11 straight. That takes the game from 10 to 21.
But if
He
you giving up 11 points on the other end, it's kind of like
shit, you gotta take the good with the bad. Nigga ain't go. I mean, shit, that's basketball. You feel me? But I'm saying
yeah.
he was giving energy, and then his reason for benching was he couldn't guard Cat. But nobody. It's not like Miles did a better job, or
Bro,
I heard the commentator say put Neesmith on him. I put Neesmith on Cat.
Yeah,
It's
I did see
crazy.
that shit.
And I'm like, what the hell? But it's like
Nah, Neesmith play D though, bro.
he
Like
do, but he's just gonna foul out. I mean, I'm not
he
gonna
can
put
guard
Neesmith on that nigga, bro.
he can guard every position. I feel like, but the center damn near 1 through
And
4.
that's who he was gonna ask him to guard Cat is insane.
I wouldn't have
But
put him on Cat.
Yeah, no,
yeah, I
that
wouldn't
would be the
Cat, but I
plan.
feel like Thomas Bryant brought a lot of energy, like hitting shots. He got on the floor. I think he blocked a shot. I mean, even the goofy plays, like he falling on breakaways, getting fouled. It's like it's energy in a way because everybody hyped. The stadium is loud. You feel me? So that was the only flaw I had when they went away from him early, bro, because he was getting fried. But at the same time, I think he had 11 or 12 or something crazy.
Yeah. But
So-
Toodles Carlisle, he gonna make the right decisions, bro. You gonna think
Yeah.
you like everybody. I think
Man,
everybody on
fuck
that
that.
team.
Hold on. Pause. He bitched my nigga too for no reason, bro.
Who
Mac,
can't?
nah, he have to.
Yeah, bro.
Nah, sometimes he don't fit the script.
Bro,
Let's just
how
be
the
honest.
game
But
was going, bro, he didn't
Man,
make
how
yeah,
the
the
game was
sometimes he
going,
don't.
the nigga had 5 points in the first quarter frying. What do you
No, bro. He's
mean?
that's what I'm saying. He's an aggressive scorer. Sometimes he score and he
He be
fouls a lot
catching
at
that
the same
motherfucker
time.
and be like when
But
he
I
miss,
feel
he
like
gonna hack.
if you
Yeah,
look at that, if
told
you
you
look
what
at
TJ McConnell was doing. He was
take
mad.
TJ ass out too. That's what I'm saying. TJ got more and more chances to go out there, keep turning the motherfucking ball over and shit. Get his ass out too. Then set the bar at the same,
Bro,
bro.
they don't have the same
He
role.
They
better
don't
than
got the
McConnell.
same
They
role.
Exactly.
don't
So
have the
McConnell
same
should be on a
roles,
thinner
bro.
motherfucking line because he be
No,
Nah,
doing
this
shit.
his
only
role.
But
you
running
gotta
circles
give.
No,
ain't
It's
got
no,
only
nothing.
don't
his
do that.
second
Don't do
year
that.
type
Don't
shit.
do
I
that.
think it's
Yeah,
Don't
only
do
his,
that.
TJ a vet, bro. He
Don't do
Man, I
that.
don't
look.
care if TJ was in the league for 15 years, bro.
Don't do
and it's
that.
his first. I
Benedict
think
is
his
better
first
than him,
playoffs.
bro. Benedict better than him, bro. So he should have
Nah,
more
Not
of a
okay.
leeway than
We're
him,
talking
bro.
about the role though. The
nah,
role that
he's a
TJ
hooper though.
he
He's a
Right.
he
hooper.
has
Come
to be on
in,
the
manage the
floor.
game. Don't run
They just
circles
got
and turn
different
that bitch
roles
over.
type
Get
shit.
your ass out.
I'm
If
gonna
I
just
was
say
coaching,
this.
every
No,
time
you
he
be
did that
doing.
circle shit, I'd take his ass right the fuck out of his
Hell
turn.
nah, he be getting. You ain't watched the whole season. You know
Man,
you
he
ain't
should.
real
He
fan, so
runs
you see
circles and then he
Hooper
hope
and
he can get
He
a
Page.
he
midi. He a
didn't. He
white boy that
hasn't. He
can't even
hasn't
shoot.
watched the Pacers,
You
bro,
ain't
until the
He
watched.
be
You
playoffs.
need
hitting
to
that
watch the game,
motherfucker,
bro.
Man, he
cuz.
hit that motherfucker because he wide open. Shit, goddamn, he
And
white
he
good
was
at
hitting that
open.
motherfucking three.
He up, pause. Like,
My
damn, should I
mama was
shoot
just a
that
thing in
motherfucker? Come
there.
on, bro, shoot that motherfucker, man. Benedict open, he let that bitch go, nigga. Whether he got 0, 20, 30, you feel me? But
That's
that's
what
my
I'm saying.
personal
It could
opinion.
be 100 to 100 fourth quarter. He's gonna shoot it with 30 seconds left,
On my mama, but look, game what? 4?
and
He
then he
put y'all in
go
a bonus in the
like he
first
just
2
go.
minutes.
He's a chucker, and I
Josh
fuck with
Hart
Benedict.
fouled.
I think he's gonna be real good for us if we can keep him. I think he'll
Yeah, he
be
leaving. He
better.
getting the
If
fuck
we
up
can
out
just
of
be
here.
honest, I think he'll be in a better situation. If he was like the star player, I think his development will like skyrocket type shit. I think because he's one of them, and I
Yeah,
think
just
that
send him
was
to
a
the
great
Wizards
draft
for a
pick.
year or two.
I
Send him to the
mean,
Wizards for a year or two. Let him
we ain't
average
gonna
like
send them
20.
to a
Watch
dungeon. We
pop.
gonna send them somewhere that somebody will want them, and maybe we can get some assets off of him if he want to get up out of here. But we're not talking about nobody leaving. We're gonna live in a moment. I think he'll be all right. I think he is again. This is his first playoffs. In fact, you expect him to come out and play 40 minutes a night.
Who first playoff?
Second
He
Bennett,
was
playoff.
hurt last year.
he was hurt last year.
Oh, he was hurt. Right? Yeah,
Yeah, he
okay.
didn't
All
play.
right,
It was
man.
first one. Yeah, so
We
I think
gotta, we
he'll be all
gotta,
right. He'll
we
be all
gotta
right,
move
bro.
on. We gotta move on. Was Halliburton robbed the conference MVP?
Oh, let me go.
Go ahead. Go ahead.
Now, at first, I was like, well, first of all, I think it was disrespectful that they ain't want to, that they ain't try to talk to my nigga. They ain't try to
Nah,
talk to my
first.
dog after. Like you brought up Miles, you brought up Pascal, you brought up Carlisle, you feel me? But you gotta bring up Hallie. You feel me? You don't just bring
Oh
them
yeah, that
up and
was
not.
wild. They didn't let
Yeah,
Hallie on the
that was
mic.
wild. They ain't
That
let
was
Mahaly on the
wild.
mic at all.
I thought that was
Oh,
crazy.
because I left. Remember, I left.
Yeah, I thought that was crazy. So
That's
let's
wild.
get that out the way first. But
Hmm
do I think Hallie was robbed though? I think it's arguable, but I think Pascal deserves it just in terms of like he made a lot of timely baskets to keep us in the game. Like
Mm-hmm.
very,
Throughout the
very
entire
important.
series though, too.
Yes, throughout the entire series. You know what I mean? And I think he averaged what 24. He was like 24, 6 and 4, I think, or
Damn
something
near
like that.
25. He had a
Mm.
24.8.
Yeah,
Might just say 25.
so like from that standpoint, I'm not gonna lie. I don't think Hallie got robbed. I just think, like I've always said about Hallie, to me, he's a cold star. Like I think he needs that whoever that person is of like who's that superstar is, which we traded for Pascal. That's what we traded him for. I know he ain't been playing like that exactly the whole season, but like Hallie is a great complementary star. And I think that's what showed in this series. Even though he gets 10 plus assists and does all these things and all that, but like he still has some games where he's cold or he'll have like 10, 14, or 8, even 8 or things like that. But I don't think he got robbed. I think Pascal definitely deserves it. But I do
I'm
think
saying
he should have got interviewed though for sure. Now that was disrespectful in my opinion.
I had Pascal too. Ain't gonna lie. I think
Yeah.
Pascal played consistently. He was consistently the best player every game, except for the one game where Hallie had 35 12 and 13, whatever he had. Besides that game,
Yeah.
I don't even think Pascal played bad that game. He
He
still
had
played good.
32.
Yeah, so it's like, damn, the nigga, yeah, he went crazy every game. I ain't gonna cap. He went crazy. So I'm the same way you feel. I think he had bigger games, even in that game 5, where most of the players rested. He played the hardest, and I think that's why in the interview he was actually mad with the interviewer. But like, from a viewer, from us watching, and you like, we played hard and just lost. Like, nigga, everybody looking like, yeah, I sat the starters the whole game. Nobody really played. He played though, so to him, he felt like we played hard and lost. So I feel like, yeah, I feel like he played the entire time. He dominated. He was the number one option. And I think he just held it down. Like you said, I mean, Hallie was assistant to him on the runouts and everything, but it's like, I think he was consistently the best player every night.
It never traded. There's a lot of times we never trade.
Yeah.
Like when the shot clock would run down, there's a lot of times where Hallie would have it, a lot of times where he would have it. But I think in terms of when it counted and it was like before clutch moments, I think Hallie got a lot of clutch moments.
Yeah, facts.
In the series and stuff. But I'm talking about in terms of first quarter, second quarter, third, fourth, when we needed buckets, Pascal delivered.
Pascal definitely delivered every. I could say that for, you know what I'm saying, my standpoint. Throughout the entire playoff run, Pascal has contributed a lot of buckets offensively, and he got a lot of defensive stops. I'll admit that, but I'm going to say this. We can give Pascal the Eastern Conference MVP, but if they win that whole motherfucker, they going to have to get that bitch to Halliburton.
For what?
For the finals.
Yeah.
For what? What reason?
However it go though,
This is the best player, bro. You don't just give it to niggas just because.
That's how I feel like it's gonna go. You feel me?
Put this over there, quick.
No,
Okay.
facts. I think either it could have went either way. I think Pascal was the most consistent. I think that, like Trey said, I think that one game really did it for the voting type shit. I think Pascal did come out hard, ready to play. Like, I ain't taking a game off type shit. And I think, and the biggest thing for the Pacers is that, let's just be honest, Pascal showed up in the playoffs this year.
Mm-hmm.
On some Jimmy shit.
I don't know what the fuck he was doing.
On some
consistent, he wasn't consistent last year.
Yeah, and he's very consistent. I like this Pascal going into this Thunder series, especially coming off this last series. And I don't think it was robbed. Like I said, it go either way. I think they co-star. They go off each other. I think one need another now that we actually get into it, and I think this their second year together. I think they went to the playoffs first. I think
year and a half.
Year and a half,
technically. Yeah. Siakam came after All-Star break, I think, or some shit.
Yeah, literally, and they got straight to it. I mean, went straight to the conference finals, and now they're in the finals. So I think they complement each other real well, and go either way. And I'm sure Tyrese was like, "Fuck it, let's go to the finals. Let's win it."
I know y'all seen that clip though.
Nah, bro, he was in
there. Y'all seen that clip where he did that.
Nah,
they said
I think it's all perception, bro. I think it's all perception, bro.
I'm dead.
That nigga took a step.
I think overall though, keeping it a buck throughout the whole entire series, the Pacers outcoached the Knicks, bro. They were outcoached, bro.
You think so?
By far. Yes, bro. This is the game plan, the schemes of everything. Was
Facts, 110%.
In the fourth quarter, yes. Yes, in the fourth quarter, yes.
I think they just got outplayed, bro.
No,
I don't know.
I think in general because the Knicks changed their whole scheme.
They kept trying to scheme with them, bro.
Everything like Coach was trying. Hurler new shit. I didn't even know the real.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
Roster.
Yeah. I feel that. Yeah, that's what I was saying. I feel like he over-adjusted, bro. And it happens. It happens like
I think a lot of times he left Brunson out too long.
Yeah.
I think don't play your players.
Because I can say that from a coaching standpoint too. Because when I coach and we have like, because I be, our teams be smaller than other teams, and teams be coming in with like 6'8s and 6'10s, and then they take them niggas off the floor and put in guards to try to match us. Why would you try to match us and take your advantage off the floor? Like I feel like you can overcoach or over adjust. Like if I got 6'10s, I'm running 6'10s all day. Make or miss shots, we're getting the boards. You feel me? And I think the biggest thing was the turnovers for the Knicks. Like they just I think they just got hounded, bro. Like, I mean, the fast break points was like, I don't want to lie on the stats, but it had to be at least Pacers 200 to like Knicks 50. Like they turned the ball over so much, and
it was like
Pacers
144 to something.
Yeah, it was crazy. So it was like
70.
you turn it, yeah, hounded. It's a different ball game when you turn the ball over that much. Like, especially in the NBA when it's just so fast, and the Pacers get off of those energy plays. Now it's an alley oop. Now the crowd is loud, and like we talked about, they let them go take the games in New York, and then now you got to play in Indy and beat them in Indy 3 times, and that was just going to be hard to do. And I think that was the biggest flaw. They was just turning it over and getting ran off the floor. That's how I think. I think they just got outplayed.
Let's do it.
Yeah, dude, it's how I mean, look, midget man, go be midget man, shit. But
The real JB.
hell no.
Next, bro.
All right, man, let's get right into it, man. OKC and Indy predictions, bro. They already know that.
Pacers 6.
Wow, bro. I don't know, bro. This is gonna be a hard one, bro.
Let's get to the nitty gritty though.
I'm gonna say Pacers in 7 just to be safe, bro.
Pacers in 6.
Shit, bro.
This shit not
Trey
going to
said
7.
Pacers in 5.
You said 5?
Thunder and 5.
Bro.
Thunder and 5, bro. This is gonna be Thunder and 5, bro.
They not
I
gonna
would have never guessed that.
They not gonna
Bro, listen, this is the thing though. Like I'm gonna be so honest, bro.
Just be honest.
Listen, I'm not
bi-
Look, I've been predicting them near every series, bro. The
He
Nick,
got a lot with his team, though, bro. That's his team.
no, not even that. I'm just saying, like, unbiasedness, bro. The reason why the Pacers not gonna match up with the Thunder, they're gonna match them in pace. That's what they're gonna do. It's gonna be fun. It's gonna be up and down. But the problem that's gonna fall is like the Thunder's gonna run the double bigs like the Knicks did, which hurt the Pacers. But Hartenstein is way better than Mitchell Robinson, bro. Mitchell Robinson was getting them boards and throwing it back out. He was getting pick and rolls and missing. He was getting fouled, can't make free throws, all types of shit. Hartenstein is way better.
Can you
than
pull
him.
up Hartenstein numbers? You can keep talking.
Yeah, I can pull up Hartenstein. Well, I can pull it up, but that's where I think I'll pull it up when somebody else talking. But that's gonna be the biggest thing is Hartenstein's ability to pass. Chat's gonna extend, so you go put Mal. You either go put your best rim protector at the rim, and keep him close. So you either go run. You go have to run who? Siakam go have to take Chet because Chet is the stretch out of Hartenstein and Chet. Then on the board, just like the Pacers just don't board. Yeah, I will put. You got to keep Mal. He's the only rim protector besides Obi, but Obi gonna go foul. He might block some shit, but he's gone 9 times out of 10 just foul. I mean, he's the same way. He's an energy guy. He's gonna come in, and, catch oops and shit. But when I think of y'all rim protector, it's gonna be. I mean, he's on pace to be the all-time lead defensive player for the Pacers, Miles Turner, with the blocks and shit. So I would keep him as close as possible at the free throw line with the handoffs and shit with Hartenstein, anyways, because that's where Shea wants to go. That's just me if I'm coaching, because that's where Shea wants to go. Then Shea. Bro, he averaged 30, damn near 35 in the West. Because I think coming to the East is going to be way crazier. I think it's going to be probably 35 is already high as hell. So if it stays at 35, that's cool. But J-Dub, I just don't think it's going to be good matchups, bro.
I'm not worried about none of them.
I'm going to keep it a buck. Yeah, that shit going to drop. That 30 is not going to be.
I'm worried about Jay.
No,
oh my fucking God. You got to be crazy, bro.
I mean, you can give him 30. You can give him 40.
He'll probably have 30 some nights.
You can have like.
You only got to win 4 games. You can't let him get 30, 40 in 3 out of the 5 games.
Yeah, you can.
Bro.
I think when you go back to game 1 of the Knicks and Pacers series, I know totally 2 different teams. But if you let Shea get 35, say Brunson. I mean, I think he dropped 43 that game. Cat had 35. It's all about possessions for the Pacers. If they can get you running and shoot as many shots and get as many points as you want, as long as we get the timely stops and when it get down to the nitty gritty, that's what we're trying to do. We don't give a fuck about none of them points.
But I don't think that's gonna happen with them, bro.
That's what I'm saying.
I think it was way more limited
make
with
the
the Knicks.
possessions counts. I think game 1 is really showed who we really were and always had been. Like motherfuckers has always had career nights against us. In the regular season. But when it get down to the nitty gritty and we done ran 1,000 possessions and the score is 130 to 140, Let's see who can. Yeah, let's see now. We'll see
But
who can crack down.
I
I
don't
think
see the
that's where
Pacers
we take
outscoring the
advantage of
Thunder,
that.
bro.
but to Trey's point though, the Thunder is a little bit better. They're gonna be a little more tougher, just
Yeah.
because what I
Hartenstein
was saying.
averaged almost a double. He averaged 9 and 8.
Yeah. Well, I mean, also does this have the offensive rebounds?
Yeah, the rebounding is gonna be a problem for y'all.
That's the only thing.
For y'all.
Them second chance points that the Thunder.
Oh, he
I'm
say
worried
9
about.
and 8. We take 9 and 8. I
I'm
think we
worried about.
had two. My fault, K. He just had slid that in there. We had Mitchell and Carl Towns grabbing 10 rebounds a game, so we'll take 8 for Hartenstein.
Yeah, but I'm
But go
saying
ahead.
Mitchell wasn't able to grab that and score. Mitchell was somebody. If he
Right.
get the rebound,
He
you can
can't
take a take
score.
foul.
You think
You
9
can take
points
a
and
take
score?
foul.
They was
Hartenstein don't score for
he was
them.
getting like 6.
Hartenstein's
scoring.
gonna be the same weight, but he's gonna be better than Mitchell.
He
Bro.
hasn't scored. He had 8 last game, 8 and 5 rebounds.
I think
In a blowout, they beat them
Hartenstein
niggas by 40.
In a
Yeah.
close game, he doesn't score more than 10 points, bro. He hasn't scored. That's why he averaged 9. When we talk about it,
Hartenstein is
not
a better scoring big
that.
than Mitchell, but I'm gonna keep it a buck. Miles Turner, if you look on previous on numbers, Miles Turner fries Hartenstein. Not no
Surprises
cap.
him.
Fries him. But
No. Where the hell you get that from? Where you backing that up from?
I see you with SGA and shit, but Hardenstein
I
is your
was
biggest masterpiece as far as in the middle. Is just I
Bro,
can't
it's
deal with
not
that.
Hartenstein.
That's what
How
I
do you
know.
say that
Trey
name?
said Hardenstein, so that's
It's
what killed
Jalen
me.
Williams. Jalen
That's what I
Williams.
say. I
Him.
say Jalen Williams, SGA, even Chet, but
I'm not even.
Hardenstein,
No, I'm
I
gonna
don't
take
even think he
SGA
should
out.
be mentioned in this motherfucking podcast.
Hardenstein, that's
I
because
think
you're
he should
not
be
you're not
mentioned.
valuing the role that he plays, bro.
I no,
I
I
think
know
he
the
need to
role
be
that he
mentioned.
plays, but
And
I
he's
don't think
very
he's
good
a
at what he
contributing
does, and
factor to the fact whether they win or
he's
not.
better. He will be, bro, because he's gonna kill the glass. I mean, y'all speaking on last series, like I said, like you said, my fault, K versus the Grizzlies, 14 and 8, 10 and 10 in next game,
8
5 and 5
rebounds, right?
blowout. Yes, 11 and
Okay, that's what I'm
12,
saying. A
12
consistent
and
8
9.
rebounder.
He's almost
This
a
week.
double, but I'm saying he's better on the understanding where he needs to be on the floor than Mitchell Robinson. Mitchell Robinson was somebody, if he gets the rebound, you can take the take foul. He can't make free throws. That shit plays a huge role in what you're doing.
He's more of a threat.
He's more of a threat, yeah. And on the
rebound,
rebounding, I'm speaking on the rebounding weakness for the Pacers. I think that's where it'll come into a big effect. Then they bring another big off the bench. I think they're very deep. They bring Alex Caruso off the bench, Isaiah Joe. They're deep. They're very deep, and they're very good, bro.
The matchup is more similar in terms
and
of 1 to 10. It's more similar for sure.
1 to 10, and then I think with watching Halliburton, I think with the extended pressure of Caruso and Case and Wallace is going to be way different than what he was experienced in the East. Like we spoke on, the Knicks not even really having a primary defender in the first place. That's the biggest thing. Then they played the Cavs before that.
What is Michael? What is?
Michael guarded him a few times.
I thought
but it was a switch. It was a switch down matchup. I think Miles McBride did a better job on Halliburton than anybody else because he was actually in his fucking grill. He was the one that actually turned Halliburton over. The other people wasn't. They was just sitting back, letting him do whatever he want to do. I think that's gonna be the biggest thing with him having to face Case and Wallace and Alex Caruso. I mean, he's playing like 3-4 players that's on every defensive team. They got somebody on the defensive team at every level. Lou Dort. Like he's gonna see tough ass matchups every single game, and it's not gonna be like the Bucks and the Cavs and the Knicks. Like this shit's gonna be.
Yeah, and I don't think this is gonna be like the Memphis Grizzlies. Who else that beat the Nuggets and
the Nuggets got Aaron Gordon, Westbrook, Jamal. Like they got some better defensive pieces than what they had. Last
hurt. MPJ was hurt. Aaron Gordon.
Yeah, he don't do shit, but you can the ball. Aaron Gordon played great. Aaron Gordon played great.
Talking about game 7.
He was hurt one game. He was hurt one game.
The most vital game. And what game was that?
He was hurt one game.
What game was that?
But you played a Cavs team where DG couldn't run.
Game 7.
DG couldn't run. DG couldn't even run and average 20.
No, I'm just saying that in certain situations, you can name when you get to name in other series and shit. You got to name the people that they beat. I think
I'm naming facts. The West is deeper and better than the East.
Ja got hurt in the first round. Second round, MPJ was messed up. Third round, Timberwolves. It was a solid series. I think for the Knicks, they played a fully healthy Knicks team. Solid series. So let's just be real. Like the role led to each other. Don't say who they played. I think everybody on both sides injury played a role in winning.
The West, everybody knows the West is deeper than the East.
Okay,
Competition
but
wise,
if your
regardless of how
best
you look
players
at
are
it.
falling down in the West,
Nobody
as they did,
fell. I'm confused on who you
what?
talking about fell.
Ja
Who
did not.
fell?
Okay. Let's start
Ja
with start
got
there.
hurt in a
Memphis.
20-point
Did
blowout
Ja get
game.
hurt? Yes or no?
And
They
a
were
20, they was
winning
already
by
down
that. They were
20.
no, they were up 20. You're tripping. They were up 20 when he got hurt.
Okay.
They went down
They
20.
won,
They
they
were
won the
up
first game.
20.
It was up 1-0. Okay, up 20. He
Right.
sat out the
And
next
he
game.
got
They got
hurt,
smacked.
and they played 2 more games after that, and they ended up sweeping them.
They got smacked.
And they came back and lost that game. Ja got hurt at that, and they was up 20. Okay, second round, right? We
Mhm.
talk about Murray, we talk about Gordon, we talked
They
about
played,
MPJ, but they were hurt. Game 7, Gordon got hurt, which is
Let's just keep it a beat. MPJ was asked the whole playoffs, so MPJ is not even like.
He
like
was,
I'm
bro.
saying he was hurt.
He was
though.
asked the whole. He was asked. Yeah, he couldn't
He was
shoot.
hurt from the start
He's
of the
hurt.
season. That's my point. If you're gonna bring up
That's
injuries,
only
let's just talk
person
about all
though.
the injuries
You
that
talking
they
about
ran
Jamal?
through.
Jamal played his best game sick. The nigga was sick.
No,
He's not hurt.
game 6 and
Sickness is
7,
not
he
a
was
hurt.
sick.
You're not hurt.
Okay.
He was sick and came out and dropped
all right,
35. Nigga, he need to
hey.
be sick every day. Shit,
Okay, super fan.
be sick every
I'm just
day.
letting you
I'm
know.
just
Let's
saying,
just talk
bro.
about it. That's just lay the facts, bro. That's all
That
I'm
is
saying.
the facts. Then you had Jai sat out half the season, and the Grizzlies was better without him on the floor. So let's talk about that.
I don't think that has shit to
They
do with the
seeding was
playoffs.
already made before the nigga even came back. So
No,
let's
they
talk
seeded
about. I'm just
dropped.
saying. Let's
They
lay
was
out the
third.
facts. Nigga, they were better
third.
without the nigga.
They was third in the West before the drop, right?
The nigga was hurt. They
That's
was
what I'm
out there
saying.
with Jaren
That's what I'm
Jackson was the
talking
best
about.
player on the team.
That's what I'm talking about. They were third in the West before John Morant got hurt, and then they dropped. Yeah.
OKC and Indy, bro.
OKC
I
and
gave
Indy.
how I feel, bro. I don't think it's gonna be close. I think as fans, y'all should be happy. Indy made it, but I think it's gonna be ugly. I don't think it's gonna be super ugly, but it's gonna be 5 games, bro.
OKC haven't been there either.
5 games. They're way better, bro. They're way better than the Pacers. That's what y'all not getting.
Bro,
It's going to be exciting, but they're way
bro, he is
better.
killing me with this shit. Like he's just been a fan. Like he been knocked in.
The niggas is OKC is better. Exactly. My
OKC
opinion
hasn't
stayed
been to
the
the finals
same.
since KD, and you talking to like they just
They
been
lost
good for the
16
last
games.
decade.
The niggas is better.
Like, bro,
These
what are
niggas
you
lost
talking
16
about?
games.
Like, this nigga became
They
a
lost
fan out of
16
nowhere.
games, bro. They about to beat the fuck
That's
out of the
killing
Pacers.
me,
That's
bro.
what it
It's
is, bro.
killing me, bro.
It's 16 games, bro. I
Like
seen the
there's no
comparison
optimism
too.
in it. It's just like I've been a fan. Like I've been here
I
since
seen
day one.
they said
Vibes. That's the vibe.
this team is
That
very
shit.
similar to the 2020 Golden State Warriors, bro. J-Dub averaged the same amount of points as Clay. Jay averaged way more than Curry, and then they showed the other niggas breaking down, bro. Oh God,
So you don't think it's gonna be DDs?
this shit. No,
Bro, you clowning tonight.
look up the only time the Pacers. Let's look up the time the Pacers played them niggas this year. Let's look it up.
Nah, they beat them.
Let's
They
see,
beat them twice.
No,
Nah, they beat them. The regular
Pacers
season
beat them twice?
Yeah.
no.
No.
No. The
they
OKC beat the Pacers twice.
Yeah.
By how much? What's the score? What was the score?
I don't think it mattered because I think Boston
Right.
beat the Knicks. Boston beat the Knicks every time in the regular season, and they lost to them. So if we're going off that, let's just go off that then.
Nah, they already beat them niggas, so we ain't talking about that.
That's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm saying.
We got Pacers on March 4th.
Boston beat the Knicks every game this season.
Wait,
And
y'all
then,
won. Y'all won one.
Was
No, that
that
wasn't
both-
this year.
was that both
Wait, y'all
finals
beat the
games?
Thunder this year.
Yeah, they won one and we won one.
Yeah, y'all beat the Pacers. I mean, y'all beat
Was
them
they
this
high
year.
scoring games?
Hell yeah. Y'all lost to them 132 to 111. Y'all got smacked, but then y'all beat them 126, 112.
Mm-hmm.
Bro, it's gonna be GGs, bro.
It's gonna be fast. It's gonna be a fast-paced game, but I think it's gonna be ugly.
Throw the
I
facts
think
in there, bro.
The Thunder
I don't think-
is
I think-
a better scoring and a more skilled team than the Knicks. The Knicks
Way
just
better.
got
Oh,
the
of
Knicks
course.
just got bigger names in their
There
program.
you go.
That's been in
Mace.
the NBA for you feel me, longer stretch.
Mace
Wait,
fucking locked
what'd you say,
in.
Mace? I got a retaliation for all that shit. What'd you say, Mace?
He
Run that
got
back one more time.
he had
I said-
a pre-pod nap, bro. He locked in.
I said the Thunder, they have a more skilled team, and the Knicks just have bigger names that's been in the NBA for more experience type shit.
Oh yeah. Oh no, that's a fact. That's a fact. I think they as deep as us. I think that's a team that again built through the draft, built over time, and I
Off
think that's why
trades,
y'all trades.
all that.
And I don't know if we're talking about this off the back of Paul George,
We get
Yeah,
into it.
it's in there.
well George Paul, or whoever want to call his ass at this point.
We'll get into it.
But yeah, I think that's that. I think the depth is gonna really show in this series, and I think we're gonna get to the nitty gritty. It's gonna be a lot of great basketball in this series.
Oh yeah, it's gonna be the depth, the
Yeah.
coaching. It's gonna be who gonna keep their pace up. It's gonna be
They're
who
gonna be
gonna
scoring.
all
All that.
that.
Trey, what you shaking your head for, bro? I don't
No,
like that.
that's talking about the both teams.
Cause you from
It's gonna be
bro,
ugly,
like you're
bro.
born and raised in Indiana and you're going against the Pacers. Like, what do you own, cuz?
I'm not going to get. I'm just being honest, bro.
My point is he can be an OKC super fan. It's just the optimism. There's no optimism, is it? In it, it's just
It's
like
facts. They're a
it's
better
like-
team, bro.
it's like
I think it's the illusion in the indie people that y'all think that is gonna. You know what's crazy? I asked some OGs this weekend when I was reffing. They said, "Yeah, I'm happy for the Pacers. We finna get our ass beat though." It's like the young niggas that's in our age group is delusion that it's finna be close. Like, oh, we can beat them niggas. Six is crazy. Like D May said, 7 to be safe. 6 is insane to say that y'all finna walk in there, beat them twice at their spot. Come back to your spot, beat them. Like, bro, no. Like,
they said that
up.
against the
You
Knicks.
giving up
They
a few
said that
games,
against
bro.
the Cavs.
Okay, we go see. They're better than the fucking Knicks. And the Cavs, y'all played D Mitch by himself for 3 games. The nigga was out there going for 40 by himself.
From
I see
one
SG.
game.
If y'all couldn't stop that little motherfucker, I don't think y'all stopping SGA. Bro.
That's the
And then you
thing.
add on
We're
his
not
supporting cast.
stopping nobody. That's the
Over.
problem. We're not
Okay,
stopping
you're right.
nobody.
You don't have to stop them. That was close games, bro, by himself. You add in J-Dub. Come on, bro. Y'all gotta be honest. Chat giving you 20. Chat going for 20 and 10 every game.
No, hell no.
Chat going for 20 and 10 every game.
20?
Chat's going for 20 and 10 every game.
Okay.
Bet that first game, I bet money you missed, nigga. Bet the first game, I bet
20 and
money.
10, I'm on that every time. Nah, chat like a 15-point nigga for me every time. 15 points, he hit every time. On my mama, he hit every time.
Not 10 rebounds every time. His little weak ass.
He be at 8 to 10. You tripping? 8 to 10. That's what I'm
I
saying.
think Trey's hyping these niggas. I think these niggas.
Bro, how am I hyping niggas that lost 16 games, bro?
I think
How
you're
am I
looking
hyping
at
a
the
nigga?
record
How am
and
I hyping the number one seed in the West?
Like you just,
Yes.
he's looking at the numbers. He's looking at the numbers and
looking
like,
at the
they
niggas I
only lost
play
16
basketball.
games. They lost 16
I
games.
watched
They gotta be
every
good.
single game. I've watched every single game. Every game. I haven't missed a playoff game. The Pacers did they shit. I'm a bigger fan of Pascal Siakam. He hooped. He did what he had to do. Now, if they want to win that shit, he got to sustain that shit. And Halliburton can't have no motherfucking nights off. That's how it got to be. Period.
Indeed.
To have a chance. That's how it got to be, bro.
Nah,
if
they
Hallie
gotta
come out here and lay an egg and do all that, I'm going to shoot 5 times. That shit, you feel me? Nemhart, what the fuck,
Neesmith.
man?
Okay.
If we waiting on Nemhart to beat us in Neesmith, then bro, y'all good. We
Okay.
are.
He did it once.
I'm gonna say this:
on our team.
Neesmith and Nemhart, they better be playing defense this series. They gonna have to. They
Oh,
gonna have
my
to.
mama, they got-
They're gonna
That's
have
what
to-
I'm asking. What's the matchups, real quick, for the Pacers?
Hey.
What's y'all matchups? If you
I'm
was the
throwing-
coach,
you gonna throw-
how
you
y'all
gotta
matching
throw
up?
both of them at them, and you feel me? Different quarters. You gotta throw.
That's cool, but they both start though. Who you starting out on?
I'm gonna start Nemhart out on him, just to
Who?
have a on Shea, just to
On
have a
Shea?
more balanced
Okay.
lineup in the defense because
Who you putting
If you-
Hallie on?
Dort.
Dort.
Okay. You got Hallie on Dort. Who you putting Miles
That's cool.
on?
I'm actually not mad at that.
Miles got to go on Hardenstein, bro, and then I'm gonna put Pascal on Chet, which gonna leave Neesmith on J-Dub. That's a great matchup.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably how he's gonna start. I'm not gonna.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably how
Yeah, I
he's
think it's gonna be a
start.
quick adjustment at halftime. Or
Then
after
they
the first
can,
game.
you also got to remember they can throw Ben Shepherd in there. He can rough Shea up a little bit. I think
He just push him around a little bit. Give him a couple.
It's way stronger than Shea.
You gonna shoot
So,
36 free throws. You come in there doing that bullshit.
That's the thing,
I think we're
bro.
gonna
They
get
ain't
niggas
been,
in
they
foul
ain't been
trouble
doing
early.
that. They ain't been calling no weak ass fouls this playoff run, bro.
Hey, I'm
But
gonna tell you who they better not put on that nigga. They better not put TJ motherfucking McConnell on that nigga. Oh god,
Yeah,
he better think long and smart for a backup point guard for this series,
put
bro.
my nigga
I'm just
on
telling you
Shea.
that.
No,
right the
fuck
fuck
it. Do
now,
the
bro.
switch. Do the switch off a screen.
Yeah.
TJ, step
Switch
up. Get in
everything.
there. Get in the nitty gritty. Get in there. He loose with the
I
ball.
told
Get in
y'all, bro.
there.
I think that's the best chance, bro. Go ahead, blitz Shea, bro. I think I'll let
They
J Dub
definitely
go
gonna
for
blitz
30.
him. They definitely
I'll let
gonna
J
blitz him,
Dub go
bro.
for 30. But if y'all letting Shea get 30 and J Dub getting 30, I think it's gonna get ugly.
No, we can let Shea get that.
We
Bro,
can let Shea.
we
We
can't
can
let
That's
even.
what I just
J-Dub get 30.
said. That's
We
what I'm
can't let
saying,
No,
though.
J-Dub
we
Y'all
get
let
no.
30.
Shea
We
get.
can.
It
No.
got to
We
be
can.
either or, y'all. But I
No.
can't let
We
both
can
the
have.
niggas get 30,
Bro,
bro.
You
we're
gotta
good
think
enough to
about
let two people get 30. There's enough
we can
positions
let
in the game to let two people damn near get 30.
I know
And
they
since when it
can, but
comes
I
down to
would rather
Chet,
not.
we can't have Chet go for 20. That's when we're lose. If Chet gets 20, then we're losing.
That's what I'm
If
saying. I
three
think Chet gonna
people,
be at 20, and
if
I think
three
Chet gonna be
people
at 17.
dominate, then we're losing.
Bro,
I
If
say
they
Chet.
got two dominant scores, we got a chance every single time, no
I
matter
I
who
got
think
it
Chet
is.
gonna be
J-Dub,
at
bro.
17 and 8.8
I think Chet
rebounds.
can be
That's
easy to
what I'm
take
saying.
out.
It's not gonna be enough. He got to
Huh?
get 20 to
I
beat
think
us.
Chet can
He
be
got to
easier
get
to
20
take
to
out
beat
than
us. I'm
J-Dub.
telling you.
That's
Watch.
not super.
Look,
He's not very
My nigga Chet gonna do this right here. When y'all jump, he gonna come right in that motherfucker. Ha! And
You
if you
never
don't
seen
jump,
him
he shooting
play.
that bitch.
Uh,
Huh? Bro,
Saying
everybody
never.
go for Chet. Not fake. It's over, bro. All that rotation shit y'all rotating over 6'3" niggas. He's dunking on them, bro. I hate to tell y'all that, bro. And I
He
think
don't dunk. He
ain't
definitely.
none of that
you
going
don't
down,
dunk
bro.
with the Chet.
This ain't regular season, bro. This ain't no regular season
Nah,
games, bro.
bro. Hey,
Ain't
man.
none of
Like I
that
said,
going
man. More
down.
of the story is it's gonna be for us betters. It's gonna be a lot of up and down. Niggas should be hitting parlays, bro. I think it'll
Nah,
be a
for
fun series to watch, but I don't know if
nah,
it.
it'd be very
I
fun.
think it's gonna be
I'm on the
5.
total points tip.
Total points. Oh hell, I ain't fuck with that. Should be rigged.
Them bitches gonna be high.
Chase
Fuck
say that
over
every
Yeah, they
time.
go.
Oh
FanDuel
shit.
go put that shit at like 300. They gonna be capping 250,
300
260 and shit.
crazy.
They gonna put that watch. You gonna be like that. Let niggas go out there and had a final score 152 to 130. They gonna be like, yeah, it's
Oh
over.
yeah,
We
next
putting that
game
shit
is
at
over.
300. Okay, let's do it. And then it's a small team. It's a small market teams on the rise. I think that kind of tie into the PG shit leaving Pacers and Thunder. People saying this is gonna be a boring series because there's no big name team. That's why I think a lot of people wanted to see the Knicks beat the Pacers.
Yeah,
That's so
that's what.
sad to me, bro.
I don't know. That shit killed me. Like that
That shit don't mean nothing.
whole narrative driven storyline
I
bullshit. I
think
think
it's
that's just
good.
BS. But I think this is great for basketball.
Oh God.
Facts.
I
These are
think
niggas that's making some decent money. Them niggas that they paying max out for 300 million and shit over there in the West and shit. Them the niggas that ain't winning shit, bro. And them the niggas in the East that ain't winning shit. Them niggas just taking all the team salary cap. You can't sign nobody. You can't even trade the nigga Brad Bill over there on a no
he
trade
ain't got no
clause.
draft picks. I
No
think
picks,
Well,
no nothing. You just over
nothing.
there killing the team, bro. That's why I said I'm proud of Siakam. He changed my mind on how I felt about niggas that's like second and third options, bro, that come over and I don't know about trading for niggas like that, but that nigga hooped.
He's second, third option for what?
He was second, third option in Toronto.
For who?
When Kawhi was there, that's the last time
for
Oh,
they
the
were
for that.
championship,
successful.
That he
for the
was only there
championship
for
team, yeah.
that championship team, yeah.
Because they
But
had
Yeah, that's
playoffs.
what
overall,
I'm
no.
saying. After that, they wasn't shit. So I mean, Fred VanVleet left, Kyle Lowry was gone. I
That's why
mean,
he went there. I mean, they were good before
OG.
Kawhi got there, but Kawhi took him over.
yeah, he got him over that hump. I don't
Yeah.
know if that. I don't know about all
Yeah, he
that
was
other
never a
shit.
second option until Kawhi got there, type shit.
Good. He got his ass bumped down. I think second option where he need to be at.
No, but
I
in
think
terms of
Pacers is a good fit for him.
small market teams, I think we've only seen who's the Golden State, the only team I think that like in terms of market got bigger over the years. I don't know.
Mm,
I really wouldn't even say they're a small
But they
market.
were not a small market
California,
though.
No,
they
I'm
in
saying that's what I'm
California.
saying. That's my point. They're not anymore. Now they're a big market team. I'm
you
saying
Yeah,
saying like
for real.
they built up their
yeah,
name
they
though.
built up
I
this
check, I
shit.
check, I check.
For a dynasty, but the market has always been what it was though.
No, they wasn't. I'm saying from the beginning they was
I
not
think
a
for an
big
LA
market team.
team, I think they
Looked it
was the
up.
bottom of the bottom.
But that's
Yeah,
I
I think
looked
in
different
the
it
from the
up.
Cali.
market though. The market, their market has always been like
Hell
they can
no.
go get, they can give you
Fuck
money.
no.
They
Who?
market, they can
Before
attract
Shaq?
money.
Before
Yes,
Shaq?
they
I don't know.
Monte
Name
Ellis,
them.
Baron
Nah.
Davis,
They wasn't a big market though.
they
They
have
wasn't.
market. Yeah, the
I just
market is
looked it
cool.
up, cuz. I just looked at it. I'm looking
Now,
at
as
it.
far as the franchise, that's different from the
No, we're talking
market. I
about
think the
market.
market, right?
Yeah, I think
Pacers
they.
is small
You
market.
got to reverse D. They was a small
Those
market.
are words I said
OKC.
significant
I
rise
mean,
in market
Golden State wasn't.
size. Market
Right.
size. No, right.
They
on
grew.
My point, not yours.
KJ
They
saying
grew
they
in
grew over the
market. That's
time.
what I'm saying. And they always had a good market.
But he's saying that they went from
They
small to
started
big
small to big.
and came up.
They were
All right,
small.
go ahead.
I think you start winning championships and shit. I think that do happen.
Yeah.
The Warriors built a good
off
dynasty.
your success, and off if your players become a lot popular and then they start getting a lot of
revenue come in. Yeah, I get
revenue
that.
come in, then that's how your market grows. People don't want to see you more on TV. They want to see that player more on TV.
I
I
honestly think Cleveland, they was a small market team till LeBron.
They still kind of small.
They still a small market team.
Still a small market.
But
That's why I differentiated the Warriors from really being a small market team.
They still got the players though that made them bigger though. Well, they got the player. Like if LeBron would have stayed for the Cavs, I think they would have grew.
Yeah. I think it's good for the Pacers and OKC though, in my opinion. Two small markets for sure on the rise.
We talking about fan base expansion, all that, throughout the
hell yeah.
Because I can say same thing with OKC.
Yeah.
They kind of grew when KD and them came. When KD and them got there, I think that shit got bigger, and then they fell off for a few years, and then they back up to where. They dropped for a minute because they start tanking and trading and shit. But then now you see they'll probably be on a rise for probably the next 5 years for sure, depending on who all they can keep.
Yeah, we're gonna get into it after the season, but yeah, I don't know who they're gonna keep.
All right, real quick. What's some perfect destination Greek Freak? You giving up all your assets for him or no?
I think he's staying in Milwaukee.
You think he stay?
He might as well stay.
I've been thinking about it. I just can't see nobody giving up half their team for him. I just
This
don't.
the NBA. Niggas traded for Brad Beal, bro.
I mean, I think that was then versus now. I think a lot of
that was a year ago.
came out since then. That's what I'm talking about. And then the Suns didn't even make the playoffs. So if you look at that, you'd be like, hold on, I don't think that shit worked.
I'm trading for that nigga.
I think they trading superstar for superstar bet more than they do these role players and all these draft picks. They looking like we damn near need some of these draft picks because most of these draft picks are showing out.
That's how these trades looking. I'm not gonna
right.
lie.
That's how it's starting to look. It's like it's starting superstar for superstar. We're not depleting my team for these niggas no more. Like
I think the good teams
we can't afford that no more.
I think the good teams is getting built off great role players, not
That's what I'm saying. So
like, but you signing on niggas though. Like I don't think they drafted. Like looking at the Pacers, they're a different team than they was 2-3 years ago. OKC's a different, like it's so many people.
That's why it's off draft pick. Tyrese was drafted to Sacramento, and by the second and third year, we came to the Pacers before he became who he was, and we built him up to who he was coming to be. Type shit. Now, Siakam, that's somebody we traded for, but I think we
most
really
of the people
groomed,
groomed
highly. We groomed into Obi. Obi
came
over his second year from New York.
Over. I'm saying though, but look at y'all main play, like the players that's key to y'all program. They was picked up in free agency or traded for. So I think it's the same way to argue about like, oh, I'm not going to trade because these picks. I feel like most of the picks, like we spoke on earlier this year, with some of these picks is not even playing. So
that's what I'm looking, bro.
And I'm thinking, if I'm thinking, all right, cool. Like for instance, Timberwolves, I'm just drafted Rob Dillingham, lottery. Nigga didn't touch the floor. We get to the playoffs. I'm going with a nigga that we picked last, Terrence Shannon, to play before this nigga that we drafted lottery.
It was just a size difference.
It was a size difference before they drafted the nigga. So it's like, it's really like you going what you going. So I'm taking, if you asking me, am I taking a nigga that's going to be damn near an all-star every year, multiple depoys, MVP, I'm trading him for whatever the fuck y'all want to get, bro. But it got to be reasonable. But like, if I'm seeing shit about him going to the Raptors, I don't see how that, him and Scotty Barnes, that's the same Milwaukee situation. You might just be in Milwaukee.
B.I.
B.I. ain't show me shit. B.I. ain't show me shit.
Who else?
RJ ain't show me shit. These niggas that got traded from big market teams because they couldn't perform. The Knicks got rid of RJ.
I don't think Giannis should go nowhere though. Like he got.
That's what I'm saying. He might stay if he go to Raptors. Shit.
No, I think he waited out in general. I don't think nobody.
Too much going on in Milwaukee. That nigga got his face all over that motherfucking city. He got his brother there.
He wouldn't discuss it if he wanted. If he wanted to entertain, he wouldn't. They wouldn't be staying discussing it, bro. That shit gonna happen, bro.
Yeah, I
You-
think
you-
it's a
I
Dame
don't
is
think
out.
it's gonna happen, bro.
Dame
I
out
don't think
next
so.
year. What you gonna do
I
though if you
think
in his
Dame gonna be
shoes?
gone.
Who you gonna play with this year, bro?
I think I wouldn't have signed that extension for that long. I tell you that.
I mean,
I
you
feel
bank
like
on
it's
Dame
time for
not
you to get
Dame
Dame to
tearing
get
the
the
shit.
fuck out of there.
Who?
They already got Chris
Dame.
Middleton, so they need to get rid of
They
goddamn.
don't have no assets, cuz
Yeah,
they
they
don't
don't
have
got
it.
no. They don't got shit. They got to get rid of
Wait,
Dame
Chris
and whoever.
Middleton not on the Bucks no more.
Yeah, I know.
That
They
nigga
said they
got
already got
Oh,
him
they
out
already
of
got
there.
rid of him. That's what I'm
yeah.
saying. So who we gonna play with next year? Like,
He needs
dude
some
was
help.
Gary Trent was hooping, but shit, the nigga dropped the pass between his legs to lose it. Like, it's bro, it's just like I'm not playing with. I'm not going out here getting 30, 20, and 10, and you niggas can't catch the
Yeah,
ball,
yeah.
bro.
If they can find a situation for him to be at a cheaper price, and somehow the word gets out that Giannis puts in a trade, and the NBA finds out that they have to trade him regardless. Other than that, I don't think nobody's going all out.
I'm giving him
Like
2
I'm
and
gonna give you
14,
half
bro.
my
Hey,
team.
bro.
I'm gonna give you
He
half
the
my
fucking
team.
LeBron of Milwaukee, bro.
I'm giving you 2 and 14. Pick four. If I'm the Spurs, I'm giving you 2, 14. You can have Keldon Johnson. You can have and the little other nigga that be painting his hair.
Ooh,
You can
okay,
take
hold
them
on,
two
hold
niggas
on.
in 2 and 14 on my mama.
Spurs might be the only team where it can
Literally,
work and be beneficial.
Come on,
literally.
because you got
I'm
2 and
not gonna
14.
lie.
You could take both of them. I don't give a fuck about an Ace Bailey. If it's Giannis, Ace gonna be a
Spurs
fight. Like you
might be
said, in
the
the long
only
run,
team.
Ace might get up there to where he's productive for me. But right now, I got Wemby, D Fox, and I can get Giannis. And if I can keep Castle, I'm taking that right now over
Ooh.
Ace, fucking what's my nigga name? Harper. I fuck with them niggas, but shit. If I'm a GM and I'm trying to win now,
Okay,
like you
well,
said,
the
niggas is
Bucks like
36.
Bucks like I don't think we want to start over. I know we giving y'all Giannis, but we still got Dame coming back next year, and you giving us 2 draft picks. I don't think Dame want to play with draft picks at this
2 and
age of
14, not
growing
bad spots to
34.
pick at. That's a great rebuild, bro. And you
But
getting
I'm,
Keldon
I'm
Johnson.
I'm saying, what if they saying they not in the rebuild phase now because they got Dame on contract still, and they don't want to get rid of Dame and
But
completely
what's his
plummet it.
contract? Is it
Dame
3
not
years?
approving. They ain't prove shit to me.
What he got, like 3 years on his shit?
Yeah,
I don't
he
know.
got at least. I think he signed with Portland and then he got traded 2 years later. I think he still got at least 3 years left.
Oh, okay.
I ain't believing in the Dame shit. I don't think he's been a great playoff performer for them the times he has played. If he has played, I'm not banking on that shit.
Past couple years, because Dame is
And for the Bucks, the
That's
Trailblazers
it.
season was way better for the Trailblazers than he has been for the Bucks.
Keep it a buck.
I think the nigga lost to the Pacers. Didn't he lose to them last year?
Yeah, but
And
everybody
lost
who
to them
lost
this
this year
year?
lost to them last year.
Right. So that nigga, once again, he came to the East and has improved to being able to beat these niggas over here. I'm not banking on him to come back from a torn Achilles or whatever the fuck MC, whatever he did to fuck himself up with. He was already struggling before he got hurt. And really, it was best for him to get hurt to have some type of value, anyways, because he was getting his ass clamped up. And then you talk shit to Halliburton, and that nigga was out there trying to kill you, cuz. So it's damn near like, what do you do? I don't know. But we'll wait and see. Like you said, I think just gotta wait till the season end to see where niggas really,
What happened?
All right, we got Zion Williamson and the recent allegations, and then his athletes taking too much of a risk right now. As far as like dealing with several women and everything else that they got, I kind of feel Kendrick Perkins at this point. Like at this point, kind of find you somebody, settle down, get a wife or something, because these little side females and they trying to come up, bro, and they not playing. I think they talking about he kidnapped and raped and did a bunch of crazy stuff. And I think personally for the Pelicans, he already getting traded. They already said that they willing to get rid of him. I think this is bad for his stock because I think he got hurt last year and then he had some crazy allegations come up last year. And then now you're in a position where you about to get traded again. And then now this shit coming out. So I don't know if it's just the blog trying to get him killed or what's going on with athletes.
I don't know. I think his worst decision has to be going when him and Mariah Mills went viral.
That's what I'm saying.
Bro, he been viral ever since Duke, bro.
I'm talking about no, but But that was good publicity, right?
No,
Nah, he
was
had
that
hit
with the
some
white
girl up
girl?
was like, you
Yeah,
try to link
on the Snapchat.
during March
Oh,
Madness and them niggas
on
lost.
Snapchat. Yeah,
Yeah,
I
he
remember
been
that.
viral for a minute,
Like
bro.
he been having too much going on, and the thing is like he ain't been consistent in the league. Though.
Yeah, that's what I
Like
was
if he was
That's what.
consistent in the league, dominating, all right, maybe
He
Yeah,
been
you'll
that's
hurt
maybe.
kind of.
though. I
I
think
don't want to
healthy,
throw
that nigga
another
at
nigga in the
32.
fire, but that's kind of how it was with Ant. It's just like he's hooping. It's just like we're not really talking about all the other shit that he got going on
Because you hooping. When you
because
ain't
he
hooping,
hooping.
Exactly.
when you start
Exactly.
red flagging and you ain't doing your job, niggas like,
he
all
ain't make the
right.
playoffs, none of that. Like we ain't been
I mean,
doing
yeah, them
nothing
niggas is
productive.
terrible. But I
He
think healthy, the
literally
nigga crazy.
he all right. He had a cool couple of seasons, but I just feel like he got more shit going on off the court than on the court for real. Keeping it the beam. He always got some
Everybody
shit.
said that though. I remember
He
before he
always
got
got
drafted,
some
all the
shit.
scientists was talking about all that weird shit. Like he was gonna keep being hurt. I'm like, why they keep saying that shit? And now he in the
Bro,
league, that nigga
I'm
keep
telling you,
getting
built
hurt.
like a Ninja Turtle, bro. Like I never
And the
seen nobody
nigga
just so like
big and he jumping
big, like
45 inches in the air
he
and
Like a
just
shit.
ninja
coming
turtle,
through
bro.
like wrecking shit like a Ninja Turtle. Like
A ninja turtle.
Goddamn bully just running through that motherfucker.
yeah,
Knocking
just
shit out.
going like, and he played with tenacity. I love the way Zion played, and if he could play, bro, and that'd be
That's what
crazy.
I'm
I,
saying.
I
Healthy,
hate
he's a
to say it,
problem.
bro. When they played the Lakers for that play-in game, I was on my heels.
That
I'm
nigga's
like, because
going
this
crazy.
is, I think Zion scored 10 times in a row.
I think he
I'm
had like
like,
30, didn't he?
yeah, like 30 before he ended up getting hurt again that same game. So if he can
Well,
get out there
healthy,
and
he a
play
problem.
and stay off the internet, he'll be all right, bro. I think he in New Orleans where everything is wild, and I think he got accustomed to that lifestyle.
Yeah, he wilding.
Yeah.
All
Yeah,
right.
he got lost in Mardi Gras.
Yeah, he
He
down
got
there
lost in
taking
a
that.
parade. He's still in that motherfucker.
He
He
playing
didn't
with
get out that
witchcraft.
parade.
All right, real quick. Is it better for athletes to just stay in college and collect as much NIL as possible before entering the draft if you're not a lottery pick?
It
Yeah.
depends on my stock. Where I'm
That's what I'm
at.
saying. If you ain't lottery
Yeah, that's
pick,
a lottery pick though. That's your, if you ain't that, your stock ain't.
That's all.
Yeah,
I'm
Like
not
you're
banking.
not
It
guaranteed to
depends.
make as much as people that's been making in NIL. Bro.
yeah,
It
like
depends.
if you 55 like Bronny, you ain't guaranteed as much as you would have stayed in college down there. Because I think I had the number. How I got the stats for what it said they was making. Because most of them players is going to play in the G League, so I just compared that shit to the G League, like an average G League player compared to like where NIL niggas is at. So the average NIL is 15 to 20K. An average G League player is 40K, making about $800 a game. At Power 4 schools and Power 5 schools, it's from 170K to 1.5 million. And Cooper Flag was projected to have made 28 million this year before going to the draft. Mind you, he's a lottery guy, but it's players that's in the portal right now that's basically requesting 5 million to come play for your school. Same thing with dude that just went back to college. I forgot his name. He was at Arkansas, but he's going to sign. I think he signed to Florida.
Wow,
I forget his name. He got the dreads though. Boogie Flans. And I think they saying that he went to Florida and signed for like 7 million. You feel me? So when I'm comparing that, I'm saying like, am I taking a risk of going and playing in a G League compared to just staying in college for 4 or 5 years? Like Bangkok from North Carolina, like he stayed in college, got all that NIL, bought hotels. Now he in the G League, but it's like I'm a multi-millionaire. You feel me? Like I stayed for 5 years. Everybody was mad he didn't enter the draft. Stayed for 5 years, and look, he went undrafted in a G League, but because of NIL, he's a millionaire. He don't really need to even, you feel me, go in there and try to fight for a roster spot and fight for his life and shit. And, so I was just trying to see, like, if you somebody that's not projected lottery, are you taking that risk or you just going to collect that back?
You want to go, K?
You know the downfall?
Go ahead.
I don't know if this is off topic or not, but, like, do you know the downfall for, like, the NIL shit? Like, when players feel like they can just go, like, transfer or, like, stay in a place because of what they're making. That's kind of don't y'all feel like that's kind of hurting like the recruiting process?
It is.
Like the kids that's coming in,
it definitely changes the recruiting process. Definitely.
Because niggas is damn near bouncing every year.
Right, but then there's a chance that they don't because of what they get.
They made,
bro.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I think go ahead. Go. My fault, K. I thought you.
I think it's tough on like the seniors and the juniors nowadays, like. Where they kind of then gotta opt into smaller schools And even the smaller schools is throwing
The
money
man.
out to them niggas. They chilling too. So I don't know,
Yeah.
bro. I think it's pros and cons with this NIL
I
shit.
look at it like it's like a business scheme now for real
It's
between
business for sure, for
Yeah.
sure.
you feel me, like a lot of colleges got they just got different shit going on, and I feel like damn I feel
He
like
said,
basically with
I feel like damn.
Damn.
Fuck.
my
Get it out, gang. You've
Go
been saying
ahead.
I feel like for 32
I feel
minutes.
Nice.
like
Go
it
ahead,
depends
gang.
on what they already have at the school. Like if they got 3 seniors that ain't got nowhere, you feel me, ain't going to the draft, they like ain't gonna get drafted, and they might as well do a 6-year or you feel me, transfer a red shirt, something, you feel me, to get more money in the NIL because you might as well go get a regular job after this, you feel me, after you graduate type shit.
But that's the thing. I think the seniors, like, they are bringing in young players, but I think it's the seniors and juniors that keep bouncing because I think they value more in other places. Like you said, I mean, NBA and college is all about how young can you come in, where can we develop you at anyway. So if you a 6-year senior or 7th year, and I mean at that point it got to be about the money because you coming in the league, they ain't drafting you at 24 or 25, bro. You already showed your ceiling what you could be at this level. So I think it's kind of helping everybody because these seniors know, all right, these young dudes coming in, they playing this year. Let me go somewhere, and they can go to like a FAU and still go get a bag, get 500K. I mean, me personally, I'm taking 500. You feel me? 400 ain't bad. And the young niggas get 2-3 million. That's cool. I'm still making 500.
Yeah.
That's half a mil. If I can do what I need to do, invest this shit and invest in myself. And when I come out, that 500 should be a million, and I should be ready to start life. I'd have gave you everything. I got a degree. I got 500K, and that's just for 1 year. That's not telling how much they made last year, or So I think it's kind of helping everybody, but it's hurting the coaching
That's
aspect.
Some
pros.
niggas doing it
That's the
better though
pros.
too. Some niggas doing like the smart way of putting your name in a draft, but keeping your college eligibility as well. With
Yeah, it's a deadline
still
to drop
going
out.
back, still going back to, you feel me, keeping that NIL type shit.
For
Yeah, I
sure.
think it's to I think it's situational. I think if you what was I about to go here? It's situational. I think if you this is what I was about to do. I think if you got the NIL, which is name, image, and likeness, if you got all the above, by all means, take advantage of your name, image, and likeness because it's gonna get you paid. I think if you're a lottery pick, do both. Give him a good year or two, and you might go like Coop. I think they said Coop made 28. But once I become this lottery pick, this first pick, I might get 48. So it's all about your situation for me, I think.
So if you
And
lottery,
we
you can get the fuck up out of there.
right.
Nah,
If you like
if you lottery and you stay, don't
yeah,
that
yeah.
hurt
Like
your lottery like
and if you're like
chances for the next year?
if your name ain't as big and you still making
Mhm.
good money, you can still slide in there. For real. It's all about the situation because if the NBA team wants you bad enough and they call you on draft night, like, hey, we got a good spot for you. I think you can come in and be a great role for our team. I know you're a rookie, but you're gonna get a lot of minutes. I'm like, boom, okay, I might do that and risk some of the money from the NIL because at the end of the day, the ultimate goal is to the NBA. The NBA
And
can
yeah,
pay you the most money that you can ever get.
facts. And
And
that's
again, and I think a lot of people lose sight, like NIL's name, image, and likeness. And if you don't got all three, the amount that you can receive is very limited on those three things.
Right.
bro. And then I'm gonna say this, and then we go move on. But like May said, this shit being a business. I seen some Syracuse football players. They was basically talking about the NIL and how like they coach running it like it's a like I said, professional business. So they get fined if you get caught if you
It
late for
is.
class. It's $50. You get late
That's what it
$50. If you
is.
don't
Yeah.
have, if you don't got
Fine
your
me
water
$1
jug,
million.
$50.
Yeah.
Yeah. If you don't make your weight, he said you get 3 times to make weight: Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. If you miss weight, you get fined. Like
Need that.
now it's setting
I actually like
expectations. I
that. I'm
think
not
that
gonna
helps
lie.
too.
No,
Because
I
some
need
players
that.
like
Yeah.
I
you
like
signed
that.
$3 million. I signed you for 3 million. I need to know
I
you
I
like
need
locked
that.
in.
I
Like
like
Yeah.
you
that. I
feel me?
like that.
Yeah.
It's
So
not
you
going
coming
back to the
in,
dorm. No.
yeah, being late and I already got 3 million, nigga. You don't gotta play me. I think that's the biggest risk. So now the way that they run it, I think that's how it should be ran. Because I think that's the biggest
Yeah.
problem is people don't like that kids are getting paid. I don't think that's the problem. I think they giving it to him, and the kids don't have no expectations to come in and
Right.
perform. Like dude from
Yeah.
Utah that sat out this whole year, and then he posted that he
Right.
retired from his thumb. Like you collected $5 million, didn't play the whole year, then you medically retired. Like, damn, we
We
don't
do need to
gain
talk
nothing. We
about
can't.
that.
Yeah, we can't get a refund. We can't nothing. You took our money and bounced. So now it's like, okay, it's expectations. Like now you coming in, okay, like maybe I do say you can get 500K, but you got to make all conference. You gotta get this. You feel me? We gotta make the
That's
March
what-
Madness. You
If
feel
it's
me?
a business, let's make it a business. I like
Yeah,
it.
let's make it a business. You can't be
Yeah.
late. You gotta have the
That's
grades. You gotta have a water jug. You gotta be at workouts.
Right.
You gotta ain't no oversleeping. You gotta, you feel me? All of that. So now
I think that's something we need to talk about though, for sure. I think the
oh
expectations.
shit, the hell.
Go ahead,
We
my
back?
fault, gang. What you? Nah, you went out for a
No,
little bit.
No.
My
I
fault.
lost connection.
No, go ahead.
No, I lost connection.
Yeah, I think
I'm
the
good.
money.
I was just saying,
the
like
money
basically.
is rising. Go ahead, gang.
No, I was done. I said my connection had lost. So when I came back, I was
Mhm.
still talking, but I wasn't talking no more.
Yeah, you were saying like that. I think the expectations went down for the not expectations for the owners, but the expectations for the
The
players
players.
themselves. Like
Mhm.
they like,
Yeah.
as long as I get this bag, I'm pretty much set.
Yeah.
And I
That's
think
what
that's
we
what
was
it's
talking
turning
about that,
into.
bro.
And I
Was
think
we
we
talking
really
about
need to
Yeah.
dive into that after the season. I think that, yeah, I ain't gonna go too deep in it, but we're gonna keep it at that. I think the
But I thought we was
expectation for the
chopping up
players
about that
themselves, yeah.
in the first
Yeah,
season.
we
I
was
thought we
talking. We
chopping
kind
up
of spoke
about that in
on
the
it.
first season.
We did
Yeah, we
the
kind
first
of spoke
season.
on that.
I think
Yeah, we
that's
kind of
still a
spoke
big
on
thing.
that.
That's what's crazy.
I think
I
the
feel
way
like it's
they
getting
doing it,
bigger though. It's getting
huh?
bigger and broader. The NIL shit is getting bigger
It
and
is,
broader,
and
bro.
that's why you
Yeah.
got to start. You got to find a way
Not
as a
just
coach, as a program, to really structure it how you want. Because yeah, you
for the
might be
NBA
good.
too.
Yeah, like you might be good. You might be worth $5 million, but is that $5 million for what I want for my program? Am I willing to pay that? Or are you going to be a reflection of $5 million? Are you going to be a leader for me? Are you going to be on time? Or do I got to go? You go be on social media, posting stuff. You ain't got to be posted. You're going to be late. You go be somebody to catch an attitude. You're going to be all of it. Like it's a risk both ways. So now they're looking at it like a business. Like this shit is risky. Like it's over. I can't
Right?
give you $5 million.
Come with it.
It's
I
kind
like
of, yeah, I
that.
think, yeah, it kind of go back both ways because it's like I don't think it's gonna change until coaches start putting their back against the wall. Like
Yeah.
I'm not gonna pay you unless you can like commit to me hard work at least. I can't you can't I know you can't tell me you're gonna give me 30, 10, and I'm gonna play defense every night. Just commit to the hard working sides. I think once the coaches be like, hey, all right, we not signing nobody until they can commit to what we trying to do here.
And that's what Matt
I
Painter
think,
did at
yeah,
Purdue.
right.
That's why people hate Purdue. But shit, he gets players to play hard. The first year, don't come in this motherfucker thinking I'm finna max you out with all our
Right. Yeah.
NIL. You gotta show me, then I'm gonna pay you. Show me, then I'm gonna pay
Then
you.
I'm gonna
You feel
pay,
me?
yeah. And I think a lot of these coaches just like it's a lot of college coaches out there, a lot of D1 places to go out here. So a lot of these coaches like, I don't care.
I
If
want
you
to
can give
win
me 30, I want to
on
win.
my
I want to
money.
keep my job. So and we got this certain amount for NIL, and I know 30% can go to you right now if you want it. You know what I'm
Bro.
saying?
And I think that's what it boiled down to. Because sometimes it's like some people focus on culture, and I think that's the biggest thing at Purdue. It's more of a culture than I
Yeah.
need to be paid type of deal.
Yeah.
And then there's some programs that fail because you are paying all these players and they get that big head. And it's like, because now it's like a business. Because I always thought, like, damn, how does NBA players coach? I mean, how do NBA coaches coach these players? Because one, they grown ass men, and two, they make more than you. So what can you really tell them? You feel me? So when they come in
And most of
straight
them
out of
been
high
doing it
school,
longer than you.
yeah. So you
And
come
most
in
of them
high school.
played, and you
I'm
didn't.
dealing with
It's just so
an
many.
18-year-old who just got 3 million in his bank account. What can I really? I mean, shit. Fuck you, nigga. All right, I sit out this whole year. I'm already paid, and I'm gonna hit the portal, nigga. So you feel me? Now it's like, damn. Okay, is that somebody I want, or do I want to just go pay somebody $1 million and he can be a good structured piece, and I can pay him 500. So you
And
know,
that's the only best part about I wouldn't say it's the best part. It was the worst part when I learned about it, but politics. The word gets around.
but
When you a bad asset on the bench, when you're not a good teammate and come out, you're not a good person, you fucking around, your time is get like it might not be immediately depending on how good you are, but
The
as you
oh,
value,
bro,
the value
yeah,
goes down.
it
The minutes.
just goes down. And
oh, bro,
you look up like, damn, this school ain't calling me. Damn, I'm not going to the league. Damn, the league don't want me no more.
networking be crazy.
Like
Networking
it's
be
just like,
crazy, bro.
damn, like yeah.
And then the last thing for sure. speaking of NIL, I think the Sacramento State shit finna get crazy with Mike Bibby and Shaq.
Being the
Boy,
GM.
we got unlimited money. Nigga, who wanna
Yeah.
come? Let's
He
do
got
it. And
both
I
shit
think that
I
shit gonna
seen
be
Mikey signed over there.
Mikey and Shaq's son, but it's like nigga Shaq like and they said I can't say if it's true or not. They said Shaq said he willing to do whatever to help the program get built up. He willing to invest whatever he needs to invest. So shit, if I'm a player and I'm hearing that, I love to be a part of a big movement, bro, and that's some dope shit for niggas. That's you feel me? That's crazy. So we'll see what Sacramento State at in about 2-3 years with them being able to have NIL and sign some 3-4 stars over there. The last thing on the show today, Donald Trump pardons YB and Larry Hoover. Well, Larry couldn't get free because he was still fighting a murder charge in in Chicago. But shit, Donald Trump pardoned YB, and YB added like 12 more dates to his tour. So he going to 40 different he performing 40 different times.
Yeah, I said when I first seen this, I think he basically just clipped him for departure. Like, go do your show, go do your
He
shit.
just made that
You
nigga.
been,
He instantly added more dates.
Yep.
40
I
dates.
think he's like, bro, you've been in the system since you were
Front, he ain't
16.
want no back ends. A meal up front of show.
He
Running.
about to go crazy,
Bro, that was a tactic for Donald Trump. Though.
I want to know where that came from, though. Like, what made him say,
that.
"All right, I want to pardon YB"?
I'm telling you, it's a tactic.
They put it in. I think his lawyers were tied in with Trump at some point in his career, and I think that's how they were able to get. I think to get pardoned, you have to put in like a petition. I think. And
I think the president can pardon anybody.
Who has to sign the petition? Like who?
The government run federal
like
charges.
your lawyer. Like I think how it go. I don't want to be wrong, but I think how it go. You just put it in like it's like a document. You put in a document, and then basically the government kind of looks at it, and then they decide
to agree on it.
They disagree and stuff like that. Of course, a lot of this shit just get thrown away. Like, come on, get the fuck out of here. But I think the bigger you are and the more influence that you have on the world.
But I think that should raise the snitch allegations, though. That's crazy.
Facts.
That's a crazy pardon. That's a crazy pardon, like out of nowhere.
And he was already free, and it was just like it's always the house arrest. It's the limitations of him able to do anything. So he's been in the system since he been popping for real, and he just haven't been able to take advantage of the shit that he's doing. He's been on house arrest. I think the last 6 years.
That nigga been on. That nigga ain't never went on tour. He always. It's like he always the album album locked up.
Come out, go crazy, lock up. Yeah, it was just like.
Remember when we was at Boyce, I used to be like, I think this nigga get locked up to promote his tape, bro. I don't know. It's like that nigga just gave y'all music and went to jail, and then be like, all right, y'all want some more?
It wasn't that frequent.
Bro, damn near every tape the nigga went to jail right after, bro. Right after or before. Like I was like,
we ain't gonna talk about that, bro.
But nah, definitely that's dope to see that he out and moving. I don't know what happened with the Trump shit, but Larry, I guess when it's federally, the government can they do the timing and shit, so Trump can't overrule that. But different states have different rules and limitations. Yeah. You can't fuck with states. So Larry Hoover, he got pardoned, but he back in jail. He got facing 120 still, so he cooked. But I mean, I don't know what Trump trying to do or what the hell he got going on, but
bro, he just trying to show niggas he care about.
I think he trying to get locked in, bro. I don't know. But see, that's one thing I don't like though. I don't like niggas that come around and just give you shit because I feel like they want something back in return for sure.
But that's not the first. I think I put some respect on Trump as far as
he got Kodak out too.
Because Biden he pardoned his family. That's the last thing he did before he left. I didn't see him pardon nobody else besides his family.
Trump pardoned Tiffany keep talking about them some little country singers, but they had the same charges as him.
Oh yeah.
And they was doing a tax evasion.
I think the tax shit, the money shit.
Yeah, they did the tax evasion, and he pardoned them too. So they got out too.
They didn't do no state. They went straight fed.
They went straight fed. Yeah, they was lying
fed.
about their taxes for like 8 years.
We can get the back scoop on that, but the shit's crazy. The world's a crazy place. If you really look into it.
Wait, did y'all see the video of it was a pharmacist trying to say YB broke into his shit. They were saying YB broke into the actual pharmacy.
That's what he went to jail for the pharmacy shit.
Yeah,
but I don't think that nigga ever went there. I think he
No.
may have ran
No.
the
What the?
I
like,
think he
what-
may have ran the Alec. I think he may have ran the ring, but I don't see YB breaking into a pharmacy.
Bro, this is
Come on,
this is
man.
payday century, bro. Everybody's trying to get paid.
This is insane.
Everybody's
Yeah,
trying to get paid.
now being
It's just-
stupid enough to do it, like
Money.
Pooh Shiesty being on camera shooting it, that's stupid. But I don't see YB
He shot
needing
it.
to go in there, needing to go into the pharmacy and rob it himself. Now, maybe if he like, all right, you feel me? Like I talked to you niggas about it and it happens, and y'all can get me on that. But being front line, robbing a pharmacy for lean, nigga can buy all the lean he want. I don't even know why he did it. He got pardoned, so I guess he didn't do it. But I don't know. But I don't see him physically
Let's say
walking
he
in.
impersonated somebody, and then you're saying he just went out there and just.
Yeah, that's
Oh,
insane.
They mixing
Come
the
on,
stories, bro.
That's
They
like
don't even calm
him
down,
walking
bro.
into the fucking gas station and robbing it with 20 million in his bank account. You'd be like, all right, cuz what was the point for this
Nigga.
robbery?
Like, I don't even think we about to put you in jail. I think we're just gonna put you back on house arrest for some shit
Yeah.
like that.
They can't get him in that shit. They like, yeah.
like,
This sounds too good to be true, buddy.
you got
So,
some
yeah,
other
man.
shit, though, but
YB free, man. That's the end of the
no,
show,
like,
though, man.
like fully
Oh, that's-
free. Fully free. I think a lot of people got it confused when he got pardoned that he was locked up. And everybody be like, I thought he was already free. He's like, nah, yeah, he got free
Yeah,
on
he had
federal
limitations on
charges.
his freedom.
Charges is gone.
Bro, yeah, all the charges, the extra limitations.
Free man, bro.
I ain't
That'd
gonna
be
lie,
good
though.
for
He do some
departure.
stupid shit and get locked up again, bro. I'm gonna feel some type of way, bro.
You always
There's
that
a few niggas
outlier.
in there.
Don't do that, bro. Don't
My
speak
nigga,
that
no, I'm
shit,
saying,
man.
I'm saying he got
Listen,
a free slate. This is a new start in life. I feel like he
I
shouldn't
don't
do
want to
nothing
hear
stupid
the J.
again.
I don't want to hear the J word and YB in the same sentence until
No, for
not
real.
even
Now
ever
tell that
again.
nigga Trump
'Cause
free
we
my
got a
nigga
tour.
Dirk too.
We got
Fuck
a
it.
tour. We need to commit
I
to.
say,
Yeah.
Hey,
yeah.
free smirk, and I'm
Oh,
fucking with him, bro.
Quit doing all that, bro.
What you mean it's over for Dirk? Damn, y'all see how Dirk
Oh,
listeners be
right.
doing him, bro. That's-
See, I didn't say that. I don't wish jail on nobody, but
I don't wish
Free my
jail
nigga
for
Dirk.
him. I'm just saying, I don't know how it's gonna go. I don't know.
He can't
better
get freed though. I said free Dirk.
He can
I said
we
free
talking
Dirk.
free. I just don't know.
fuck it. Why we at it? Shit, y'all think Diddy gonna get out?
All right.
Diddy
So-
beating that shit, bro. Diddy
I
beating
hope
that,
he
bro.
don't get out.
I'm gonna
Oh,
keep
yeah,
it a
yeah.
bean though. I've been following up on the case. No.
They say he gonna win. You say he gonna
This
win.
the problem. No. This the problem. They trying to charge him for RICO, bro. Like he's running a sex trafficking deal.
That's
The
his
case-
charge. Yeah.
The case is
the
a
case ain't got none
domestic
of that.
violence case.
Right.
It's a domestic violence case. But what y'all trying to charge him for, y'all can't prove he did it. Y'all trying to charge him for blowing up a car, basically selling her, but he wasn't even selling her because they was paying people to have sex with them, and they was basically swinging. That's really what they really just swung, and she was trying to make him happy and all this. And then at the same
Yeah.
time, you can't prove that she didn't want to do it because she's asked him to do it as well. So it's weird. It's more of like all the people they bringing on the witness case is like, well, I've seen Diddy beat her. Well, that's abuse. That's different from what y'all trying to charge him right now. That's what his lawyers keep saying. Like, yeah, he like what y'all charging him for. These aren't the charges. Y'all coming in
That's
here basically providing evidence for domestic violence. Y'all not providing evidence on these charges that y'all got him sitting in here for. And I think that's why he gonna beat it, because they don't got enough to prove that. Like, yes, y'all can say he beat her and he did all this wild shit. He had the baby oil, but y'all can't prove that he was out here making ads to sell her to people and like y'all trying to make it out to be. So I don't think they got that's just
Right.
my opinion. Out of the
think they
government
gonna
can do whatever the fuck
pardon
they want to do.
Pardon him all together, or are they pardon
No,
him?
not this
I
part
don't
of
know.
stuff. Don't use it
Pardoning
for
is
every
crazy.
situation.
If you
I
don't get
think he should be
convicted, you're not
pardoned.
convicted. Yeah, if you're not
Yeah.
convicted, I mean, pardon
You're
is
not
like you all your record is gone.
Right.
You feel me?
It's sealed
He
in a
don't
sense.
have. I don't think he has a record. So if he gets a not guilty, he don't need to be pardoned. He just beat the case. I mean,
I don't
pardon
think-
is
yeah,
if
I
he
don't
get found
think- yeah.
guilty and then they
Trump
reverse
can't
it.
get it. He can't get into that. I don't think that's something he should touch. I think he should leave that shit
I
alone.
don't think that's
Yeah.
nice.
He shouldn't, bro.
All right,
No,
man.
When you deal with a woman's everything and everything that has to do with women in this situation, I think he should leave this alone.
Yeah, because you don't want to let the wrong niggas out.
I just think you just leave it to the system that you're in charge of, in a sense. Just leave it to them and see what they
100%.
see what happens.
All right, man. Let's wrap it up, man. I appreciate y'all boys tuning in. Make sure y'all
Great episode
like,
tonight, man.
subscribe for sure, man. We tuned in
Yeah.
Thursday, game 1, Pacers versus Thunder, man.
Who you got?
Lock it,
Who's
hold on.
taking game one? Who's taking game one? Let's lock it out. Lock and load it. Trey Bo, you got game one. He's a fan. Kay, who you got?
Come on, man. I'm
Yeah.
going
I'm
to a
bullshit.
7
I'm
every
bullshit.
time.
Pacers gonna win the first game, bro. by
Game
like
one.
Every time.
We
They gonna
going
win.
Pacers game one, so it's 3-1. If you come on here popping your shit, we lose. I'm telling you.
I'm
I don't know.
popping my shit
I
on
gotta troll you or
Thursday
something. I
night.
gotta find a troll or something.
Thursday night, I'm popping my. I told y'all if the Pacers win, cause hey, I ain't gonna lie, I need some more tats.
We
Pacers
need
win.
a bet. We need
I'm
a
getting a
bet.
tat. I'm getting
You
a
need
tat
a
and a
Pacers hat?
jersey and a hat. I'm getting Mace. Don't you got the Pacer logo already?
Okay, we can do that. We can
I'm
do
getting
that.
a tat. I ain't gonna get world champs, but I'm gonna get something for Nap. I'm gonna get some. I need this arm done. Feel me? This bitch naked. This motherfucker already done. But I get a Nap tat on my shit. You feel me? I fuck around, have them throw the Halliburton jersey on that.
Nah,
no,
don't say that tag. You need a Pacers because usually
I'm
gonna get the
Pacers.
P. I'm gonna get the P.
Put the P. Yeah, get the P.
I'm gonna get the P, but I'm gonna
All
get
right,
a. I'm gonna
deal.
try to get the whole sleeve done. Yeah,
All right,
and I'm
bet.
gonna get a jersey. I
All
feel
right,
like I get a
bet.
poster too.
And then no more Pacer hate. You got to be like tapped in.
Hey, if OKC win though, y'all gotta grab some Thunder gear. I need some Thunder gear. I ain't gonna make y'all get a
I
jersey.
get
Them
it.
bitches
If
150.
OKC when I get a KD jersey, OKC.
Oh my mama, KD
like
jersey,
the whole thing or game one.
the whole thing.
The whole thing.
Okay.
I
No,
say
never
jersey.
mind.
That's
I
easy
take
for
that
me.
back. Hell no, I can't see. I get an SGA. Fuck that.
SGA jersey.
Hell
Yeah,
no.
let's do it because
Hell
a
I
jersey
get
damn
an
near the same
SGA.
price. I'm paying
Fuck.
more for a tattoo than y'all gonna pay for a jersey. So
Yeah, that's cool.
Yeah.
I'll get a jersey. I ain't fucking.
I get a jersey.
I bet. Let's do it. We locked in. Chat got it locked. It's right here, live in
That's
effect, bro.
Live in effect.
Like I said, appreciate
All
y'all
right.
tuning in, man. Make sure y'all like, comment,
Comment.
subscribe. Make sure y'all tapped in on the IG at Player Roll Podcast, man. We gonna be
Mace
tapped
over there
in
glitching.
after game one. We tap back in right here as soon as the game over, man. Appreciate y'all. We out.
All right, play a roll out, gang.
Yeah, boy.